Hello folks, and welcome to Branson Guided Fishing Trips weekly fishing report for Stockton Lake. Today is Saturday, May the 11th. As far as the bass fishing on the lake is concerned, you know, obviously it's in the bushes. We've had a lot of rain. The three things that they're working for us is number one, a buzz bait. Catching fish a lot on a buzz bait in and around pockets and in and around the bushes, mostly in pockets and back in creeks. I'm catching a few fish on the main lake, but mostly in the spawning areas that those fish are coming and going, or in those spawning pockets. Black buzzbait and a white buzzbait both. On a cloudy day I'm throwing black, on a sunny day I'm throwing white. Gold blades on both seems to be the best for me. As far as the other baits I'm catching them on, I'm catching quite a few on a 3/8 and a 1/2 ounce white or white and chartreuse spinnerbait. And what I'm doing is I'm putting a 3.3 Kitech swim bait on the back of each one of those and dipping the tail chartreuse. Those have been really good and really working well for us. If you want to fish some of the bottom baits, a Carolina rig with a 6-inch green pumpkin lizard and a chartreuse tail is working well as catching a few fish on a green pumpkin tube. You know, a lot of those fish I think are anywhere from 8 to 12 foot deep for a bulk of them. You know, you've still got some spawners up in the bushes, and that gets me to my next point. If you really want to have a lot of fun and you want to have a chance of catching some good fish, get in there and flip those bushes. A 1/2 ounce, either a black and blue or I'm throwing, it's called Bama Bug. It's a brown and purple, or brown and blue rather. And I'm just putting a missile D-bomb on there. And that's the other thing I'm flipping on a 1/2 ounce weight, tungsten weight, pegged is a missile baits D-bomb. And I'm throwing black and blue and green pumpkin with chartreuse pinchers. Those seem to be the best. That missile D-bomb is probably one of my favorite flipping baits. It works at Table Rock, it works at Palmy, it works at Lake of the Ozarks, and it definitely works at Stockton. The fishing's really good on the lake right now. My schedule is completely full, so if you want to get out and do some bass or crappie fishing, get a hold of Chris Nelson at Tandem Fly Outfitters. He might have some openings or can make some room for you to get you out and get you fishing. As far as the crappie are concerned, you know, there's still a lot of crappie up shallow. You can catch them on a Bobby Garland baby shad. Gumdrop's still the best color right now. Also catching a few on a Bobby Garland, it's just, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's a spear-tailed bait, and it's pumpkin seed and chartreuse, or white and chartreuse have been the best for that. It doesn't seem to matter whether you're in the clear water or up in one of the river arms. You know, the crappie fishing's good, the crappie are biting. You know, look for a lot more of them to be up in those bushes. You might need to go over to Lou's and pick you up a 12 or a 14 foot long pole and get in there and just drop your jig straight down in there under about a foot under a float. That's been working real well for us if we get the right people who want to do that. Also, I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the safety issues. I was way up in the turnback area the other day, and there was a lot of floating debris and stuff. And I didn't hit anything, but I watched another boat hit a floating log that was just barely into the surface, and ended up tearing the lower unit up. And I just want I can't stress enough to be safe. A fish isn't worth a life, and a fish isn't worth a lower unit or tearing up a boat. So be careful, be safe, good luck, good fishing. We'll see you next week.